The Ferris wheel sways, and Seung quickly catches Sol, making Sol see the necklace that Seung had given to her in the past. This surprises Sol and makes her sad after seeing it. As Seung is indirectly hugging her, it looks like Sol faints in his arms as Seung realizes that she looks pale. This is because she has been waiting outside for a few hours in the cold weather. Realizing that Sol has a fever, Seung brings her to his house and calls a doctor to treat her. Looking at Sol's condition, he stays by her side. When Sol is half awake, he tells her, "You'll get better soon. Get some sleep." He then hears Sol call his name and cry in her sleep. The next day, Sol's condition is better. Unlike before, when she wanted to stay at Seung house, this time she wants to leave quickly. Since Seung thinks Sol has just gotten better from the fever, he wants to drive her back, but she rejects him, making Seung grumpy, since he had just treated her at his house. Even though Sol acts this way towards him, Seung is still worried about her and tries to use the medicine she forgot as an excuse to meet her. Arriving in front of Sol's house, he tries to find a good reason to give her the medicine. However, Sol avoids him as she has already warned him that he might die. Meanwhile, Seung keeps coming to see Sol because he feels strangely anxious and wants to see her. Sol continues to push Seung away as she has realized, when they were on the Ferris wheel, that their fate was just going in circles. This makes Sol think the same thing might happen to them if they stayed together. So she tells him to stay healthy and have a good life. Like always, Seung doesn't give up and keeps approaching her, even if it means seeing her from afar. Since it breaks her heart to push Seung away and she also misses him, it looks like Sol will listen to his song. Seung father mentioned how Seung held a concert before, indicating that Seung is a singer and actor. Meanwhile, the culprit is seen following Seung to Sol's house. As we know how the culprit kept after Sol after she escaped from him in the past, this time will be the same. He will target Seung's fan again. Just as Seung saved Sol before, this time he will save his fan from Kim Young-soo, making Kim Young-soo focus on him as the person who thwarted his plans. After identifying the culprit's face, the police look into the culprit and find his identity and job. They discover that Kim Young-soo is working as a taxi driver and track his car number. However, Seung finds that the culprit keeps following someone, and that person is always visiting Sol's place. Seung's colleague tells him that the vehicle belongs to Seung. Seung remembers Seung's name because Sol mentioned it when she was drunk before. So, he decides to look for Seung and meet him. Before warning him about Kim Young-soo, who is following him, Seung, already jealous of Seung, refers to Sol as "my dear soul." Hearing this disturbs Seung, and his jealousy towards Seung might lead him to act childishly. In the end, they will fight childishly because they are both jealous. After meeting Seung thinks that Sol is lying to him, since she had denied Seung was her boyfriend before. By the time Seung meets Seung, news that Seung will star in Sol's movie is already out. This makes Sol really want to leave the company to avoid encountering Seung. It seems Yeonju will support Sol's decision as they won a lottery. The number is a present from Sol to Goom, so he can change his life. With that, Goom will be visible to Yeonju now. Not knowing Sol has really resigned from the company, Seung comes to find her. But Jong-hoon tells Seung that she has left the company. It seems Sol knows that Seung will come to find her, so she asks Jong-hoon to give Seung a watch, indicating she wants Seung to stay alive. Looking at the watch reminds him of the script that Sol wrote. He goes to his company and tries to imagine the song mentioned in the script. The song will make him cry, and he will get a flash of his past memories, recalling how he created the song for Sol. Because of this, he will go to find Sol. When he finds her, he questions whether there is such a thing as predetermined fate, which Sol believes. However, as Sol leaves him, he sees her appear with her umbrella, and the falling snow is similar to the rain. He regains his memory of when he first met Im Sol and fell in love with her. He quickly runs and calls her Sol. Im Sol senses that Seung Jae is calling her and looks back. However, Im Sol is across the road, and Seung Jae stops in the middle of the road because his head hurts as his memory returns to him. At the same time, Seok is chasing Kim Young-soo, who is trying to escape in his taxi. This means Kim Young-soo is currently busy and wouldn't know where Seung Jae is, and this scene could be witnessed from another person's car. Especially since Kim Young-soo is a thorough person, even though the police have put him on the wanted list, he tries to fool them by showing his face in other places, while he is actually in Donpuri, following Im Sol. In the end, Seung Jae will be fine, and what Im Sol worried about will not happen because they are able to change their fate. For now, Im Sol has been able to change her own fate, her mother's, Seung's, her brother's, and Yeonju's. The only one left is Seung Jae, and like the others, Seung Jae will be alive this time. Especially since Im Sol's script reflects their own story, Seung Jae disagrees with the ending because it has a sad ending. Since their story is not over and can still be changed, they will have a happy ending where they will be together and happy, just as they wished for. Stay tuned for the last 2 episodes to witness Im Sol and Seung Jae trying to change the ending of their story. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.